Yeah, a long time ago, 2009, back in the debut. But obviously, when you debut, you'll never forget that moment running out onto the ground. I think probably the most special moment was just receiving the jumper for the first time. Daniel Cross was the player that presented me with my jumper, and I'll never forget it. It was quite funny. He was standing in the circle, and he's got the jumper in his hand. And I was just so focused on it. I was thinking, when do I get to grab it? When do I get to kind of have it? And he was speaking, and he was kind of tapping me, hitting me on the chest as a part of his speech. And every time he hit me, I thought he was going to give me the jumper, so I kind of went to grab it. And then I was like, oh, I was still waiting. He did that like 3 or 4 times, I remember. And then when he finally gave it to me, I remember holding it, thinking, this is the best. And it felt better than any jumper I'd ever had before, and it fit perfectly. It was just great to pull it on. Yeah, the elimination final was a special game. We weren't coming off. We weren't in great form. 2 weeks prior, we'd lost to Freo, who we'd played in round 1, and I think we'd beaten them by 10 goals. And I think they finished towards the bottom of the ladder. So not the ideal start rolling into a finals campaign, but we had that. There was the bye, so we had the week off, and we got a number of players back. I'd injured myself a couple of weeks before, so that week gave me a chance to get back in the side. And memories from being out there, it felt like things clicked. And the performance that we put out there was some of the best football I've ever seen us play. And I was, mostly sitting back in the back line as an admirer, watching the guys go to work, because it was they were doing some great stuff, and sitting back there watching, I was thinking, this is good enough to beat anyone. And that was probably the moment I thought, we're capable, we could go the whole way. West Coast does have multiple threats up forward, particularly Kennedy. He's a superstar. He can do it all. He's fast, he's big, he's strong, he can jump, and he can kick straight. So he's a threat from anywhere from 60 out. So you've got to be really careful with him. But the way we play, we try and help each other out as much as we can. So don't leave. So Kennedy's not left to just one of us. So we try and I guess we try and smother their forwards with as much of all of us as we possibly can, I suppose.